Hello, my name is Carl Foster. I'm a student at Liberty University. I'm currently enrolled in EDU C 633, Principles of Design and Management in Educational Technology and Online Learning. I will be doing my presentation on training and development, or training and professional development, in other words, in instructional design. Professional development, what is it? Professional development is a broad word that encompasses a range of specialized training, formal education, and advanced professional learning aimed at assisting administrators, teachers, and other educators in enhancing their professional knowledge, competence, skills, and effectiveness, according to Great School Partnership 2013. Professional development modules. Two different professional development modules as it relates to instructional designs are performance support model and the ADDIE model. Model 1. Performance support. Well, according to Rasmere and Dempsey 2017, performance support is a tool or other resource ranging from print to technology-based that offers the users with just the correct amount of work, advice, support, and productivity benefits exactly when they're needed. In other words, to put it in it is that you don't utilize performance support to learn about a task. Rather, you use it in combination with the work performance. Some characteristics of performance support that we'll be looking at in this module. An important function of training is to give structured education with clearly defined goals, objectives, and activities to help individuals acquire certain skills and information. These 7 performance tasks are: make work easier, makes users and organization more productive, integrates into the workflow, cost effectiveness, easy to master, easy to scale, and easy to update. Characteristics of performance support. The first we'll be looking at is good performance support makes work easier. Good performance support makes it easier to do work. If it takes more work to use the tool or resource, or if it's more complicated than the process or tool it replaces, you won't get the level where you have enough users to make the innovation work for you. In other words, if users find the tool makes their job easier, acceptance will be widely adopted. Next is good performance support makes users and organizations more productive. Simple does not always mean or imply useful. The user as well as a company must experience concrete business benefits such as increased efficiency, productivity, cost savings, and time savings. It is critical to combine ease of use and productivity to show performance support and productivity. Next, good performance support integrates into the workflow. The better the performance support is aligned with the work and the less time users are away from their duties, the better the workflow. The less effective the performance support option is, the more time you must spend not working in order to receive assistance. So a lot of times if it's not working properly, if they don't know what they're doing, or if it's not really being impactful, they're going to stay away from the job just to receive the kind of training they need. Another characteristic is good performance support is cost effective. The bottom line is whether the benefits of the performance assistance outweigh the costs of implementation. Bottom line results are the true test of a company's performance and how well they're doing. Next, we have good performance support is easy to master. The use of performance support is frequently intuitively evident, but it may need some initial training or coaching, which it is justified by the long-term benefits of the instrument. However, if the training is prohibitively expensive, time-consuming, unpleasant, or confusing, they may decide it is not worth the value. Thus, was it worth it? Is it easier to use? Was it easy to master? Or was it more complicated? Characteristics again, good performance support is easy to update. As the number of users grows, the value position of performance support grows. Providing your solution to everyone who needs it, it is critical. Any obstacle that stands in your way of the critical mass of personnel needed to achieve the most cost-effective outcomes might impair adoption chances. And good performance support is easy to scale. It is essential to have tools and resources that can be swiftly adjusted, upgraded, and redeployed in order to keep pace with the ongoing organizational change. It is easy to give up on performance support when it is not keeping up with their expectations, and then they have to look in other ways, in other places to make that change. And now we'll take a look at Module 2, which is the ADDIE process in professional development. ADDIE is an acronym for Analyze, Design, Develop, Implement, and Evaluate. ADDIE is based on a systemic product development concept, and that is straight from Resmere and Dempsey 2017. So the first step in the ADDIE process is analysis. Analysis might be thought of as a goal-setting stage. The designer's primary focus at this stage is on the intended audience. Additionally, it is here that the software takes into account the amount of competence and intellect demonstrated by each educator or participant. And this kind of guarantee that the software or training being created is not duplicated or replicated, but instead you're getting new knowledge so they can fulfill their job properly. Next, instructional design is goal-oriented. Instructional design's approach relies heavily on establishing clearly stated project objectives. It is important to set goals that represent the expectations of the trainee. What is it created for, and how will they reach it? What is the goal? What is the intended goal of the project? Next, design stage. This stage establishes all objectives, performance measurement methods, numerous testing, subject matter analysis, planning, and resource allocation. The design phase is where learning objectives, content, subject matter analysis, expertise, lesson preparation, assessment tools employed, and media selections are all considered and implemented in this stage. What they will need to make this effective, what they will need to accomplish the job. Next is the development stage. The development stage kicks off the process of creating and testing the technique that will be utilized in the project. At this level, designers take the data gathered in the previous two phases and utilize it to construct a program that will teach participants what they need to know. This phase consists of three tasks, which is drafting, production, and evaluation. Implementation stage. The implementation stage represents the program's ongoing adjustment to ensure maximum efficiency and favorable results. Here, instructional design work to redesign, update, and alter the course in order to ensure its effectiveness throughout the delivery process. And then we have the evaluation stage. This is the final stage in the ADDIE process. Evaluation is the final stage of the ADDIE process. This is the stage during which the project is meticulously tested to determine the what, how, why, and when of the task completed or not completed or accomplished during the project. This phase is divided into two components, formative and substantive. The formative phase occurs when students or teachers and IDs complete the research, and the summative phase occurs at the program's conclusion. So in other words, in conclusion, professional development approaches come in a variety of flavors. Each model is tailored to specific needs of the institution. However, all modules have objective of being adaptable to any sector in needs of continuous education. This process is critical for the growth of not just staff and student, but also for the institution. Professional development, particularly in the education era, is critical for the maintaining and acquiring new tools necessary for efficient education delivery. Thank you for your time, and I hope this was informative and substantive to you. Thank you.